Hi everyone. I'm still consider myself as a beginner guitarist, although I'm more of the returning player. Um, and I know a lot of beginners looking for cheap guitars, and the popular ones right now, a lot of them are Harley Bentons, and I have this Harley Benton DC-200 BK. This is a student series, and I just wanted to share with you the honest take on this guitar from the beginner's perspective, how it feels, how it plays, what I think about it, and maybe it'll be useful for you. So as I said before, um, I'm a returning player, so I was looking for a cheap instrument, and I always wanted to try something different. What I mean that I used to have Strats style guitars, and I just wanted to try something different, and I just choose to buy SG, a form of a guitar. So, and I started to look what was available on the second-hand market because you can get those guitars much cheaper compared to new ones. Although the Harley Benton guitars, they're pretty cheap even for the new guitars. So I decided to buy this one. This is Harley Benton DK200. I'm sorry, DC200 BK, the black version. This is the student series. So this is a pretty cheap instrument. Um, I will put the current price on Thomann right now. But I bought this guitar for uh, 110 bucks used. I'm living in Ukraine, so still that was the cheapest SG guitar available on the second-hand market. So yeah, why review the used guitar? Because a lot of people, they buy these guitars and then they just maybe kids, children, or adults, it doesn't matter, but then they decide, they stop playing the guitar and they don't need this guitar anymore. So a lot of people, they sell, and a lot of people will buy those because they're much cheaper. And yeah, this one, basically it's arrived, the body was separate from the neck. It just, it's easier to ship like this because it was shipped from another city in Ukraine to me. Yeah, but besides it, everything was in place. So the guitar, it has two humbuckers, and yeah, the input, from what I hear, because I didn't actually measure the input, the output of those pickups, but they're pretty high, especially for the budget guitars. And also the overall impression of this guitar really quickly. So the frets, when I do this, I don't feel anything, so they're really good. There is no sharp edges, but I don't feel frets at all when I go on the sides of the neck. Um, what else good about this guitar? So the output, the frets, the overall quality. It feels like it's a solid instrument. It doesn't feel like it will break up or something in my hands. It will break in my hands. It doesn't feel like this. So the finish is pretty good. Although this is a used guitar, of course, it has like some chips and like scratches and all this stuff, but the finish is still, I like how this guitar looks. And if you want the SG guitar, if you are into, for example, Black Sabbath, if you like Tony Iommi, his guitar playing, and the whole persona overall in the band itself. Yeah, this is a great choice to buy such a guitar for cheap. What's not really good about this guitar? So what I don't really like, the neck profile. So in camera it looks pretty thin, but actually it's kind of thick, especially on these frets. So, and it's not really comfortable to play here. I don't know if it's SG thing, but in general, when I play here, for example, even like I don't know, Tony, he plays a lot here, so he doesn't play on the fifth string like the power chords, but he plays on the sixth string, like high on the fret, like for example Iron Man, when um, you know the Iron Man plays on 12, 14s, and when I try to play, my hand kind of stuck here, and this horn, it like kind of goes into my hand, and it's hard. It's kind of, I kind of stuck there. My hands are not really big, but that's, what I didn't like about this guitar. Um, about the form overall, I suppose, but I don't know if that's the problem for Gibson or Epiphone or other SG guitars, but that's, that's what I don't like about this guitar shape. And tuners, they're okay. I mean, um, when I tune them, sometimes it goes like, I try to tune and there's like E or whatever. Yeah, there's no much problem with the E. It's more about B, I guess, BG. when I go like a little bit, but it goes like okay, it's sharp. When I go back, it's really flat, and it's hard to get this the right note when you tune them. They hold tune okay. Um, Sometimes I play like 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's completely in tune. Everything's okay. Sometimes I need to tune in the middle of the a session. I mean, the play session, not like the gig or something, but of course, I mean, at home, and I need to tune up the G string because it just out of tune or something like this. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, sometimes even if the guitar sits just in a corner, I take it and it's it's half step down or something like this, and I need to tune it up. Yeah, it's not like the every time, but sometimes it happens. That's what I don't really like about the quality of Harley Benton guitar and this model DC 200. Um, yeah, so that's my impression. And also, when I play a lot, I don't know if it's about my posture, but it might be. Um, yeah, but s sometimes my back hurts, and yeah, it has a neck dive, as you can see. When I just Yeah, it has a neck dive, and just it feels and it's not like I used to have other guitars, and some of them were just you know the quality was not really good overall compared to this guitar, but the body was lighter and it was comfortable to play for longer time. So right now I'm recording for 8 minutes, and I feel like my back is kind of sore already. I don't know. It's probably my it might be my problem, but if you have not the ideal back and you are in your 30s or something like this, yeah, so it might be a problem for you. um, the electronics, everything works fine, and nothing when I use the knobs, when I change the pickups, when it's plugged in, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no the bad sounds, like there's no I don't know, like noise or something like this. It sounds okay, it's completely fine, but you'll hear in the audio sample I will include. um, yeah, basically that's about it. um, I like this guitar, and for this price, for $100 or something around it, I will recommend it. Especially, I would recommend it especially if you are looking for SG guitar, because this is cheap. This is pretty good. I don't know where you can buy something like this for the same price. There is no much available on AliExpress or something like this, or Temu. There's no guitar with this form, with this shape. So Harley Benton, in my opinion, especially if you're living in European Union, you can actually ship it. They will ship it for free to you, and you will be able to return it if there's something wrong with this guitar. But I went for the setup after I got it. Actually, I didn't like put together the whole guitar myself, so because I just wanted to have a just plug and play thing. Yeah, I used to adjust a bit. I adjusted the bridge later on because I just wanted to raise the action a bit, because I actually requested the guitar tag. I just gave this guitar to. I requested to have the lowest action possible, but I like the high action tone more, so I just raise a bit. Um, yeah, but uh, the guy, he didn't do anything with the frets, because I actually tried the neck, because when I brought it to him, I tried the neck, how it feels, and everything was okay. And the guy I bought it from, he said they he didn't do anything. They didn't do anything with this, and the frets were completely fine, and from the factory basically. So yeah, that's a good guitar. It's bolt-on neck. It's not like the Gibson thing when they just glue the neck. But I like it more, for my opinion, because I know the thing about sustain and all this, but yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm a returning player and consider myself as a beginner, so I don't really care about much about those like little things. So I care more about the playability, I suppose, and especially the also this is the cheap guitar, and but still I'm not really ready to throw it away when something went wrong. For example, if it's, I don't know, like for some circumstances the neck, there will be a problem with the neck. It will go like I don't know. It will change. It won't be straight, and it will be impossible to fix it or something like this. I can just change the neck. I just need to find the right scale length, but because this is Thomann, this is Harley Benton, it's actually easy to find. I mean, I can measure it, of course, but it is easy to find out the exact specs of the guitar to learn what kind of neck do you need to change it. Yeah, and it just when the neck is glued, it'll cost you much more to repair it, and probably if that's the cheap guitar with the glued neck, it might be just easier to buy a new one. But with the bolt-on neck, it's actually easy to replace. That was the Fender idea, I believe, and yeah, and also the easy assembly of the guitars. But that's my honest thoughts on this guitar. It has some pros and it has some cons, and but this is a good beginner guitar, especially if you're looking for this shape. Thank you for watching this, and there will be more reviews on the guitars and guitar gear on this channel. I have some more things to share with you, so if you like this video, just subscribe to my channel.